and Tim had to knock on the window and went, "Hi." I was like, "Oh." So I had to sort of like, I couldn't just end the class. I was coming towards the end of it anyway, but I couldn't just end the class and go, "Bye, I've got to see you later." So I had to finish the class. So hence the 10-minute delay. I do apologise. And if you are trying to watch on Facebook, it's not connecting at the moment. So please hop onto the other platforms and watch the show if you'd like to. And equally, if you can, as always, share our shows, that would be awesome too. We love to share the love of craft. Now, today's a little bit special. It looks chaos. It looks like I'm unorganised, but I'm not. I dropped Tom at school, and this has been in the planning pre my class. Now, the reason why it's scattered like it is because you're going to get a lot for your money. But secondly, this is our first of our hot picks. Now, we only do hot picks twice a year. Okay, we always do one in the spring and then at the back end of summer. And hot picks are a great way to maybe get some savings, invest in the brand, try new things. Maybe you haven't tried some of the things in the show, or just get a deal. If your budget doesn't quite stretch to things that are a little bit more expensive, then I've got you totally covered today. So I have deals from £5 to the expensive price point of 45, but the savings are, so you do you shop within your budget and just enjoy the show. Now, these stay on for 1 week, okay? And we keep topping them up. And I'll tell you why we're able to just top them up is because its contents vary. It's to the value of, but you will get something that looks like what I'm going to show you now. Now, a lot of you love our hot picks. There's a couple of things I need to tell you about, though. Last time we did hot picks, my analytics showed me that you all bought 3, whether it was a 5, a 10, a 15, a 5, a 20, a 45. You all bought 3, okay? The weight to send 3 is expensive, so I've had to put the pound postage on extra. I do hope you understand this. I like to tell you, if that pound is just too much and it's going to break the bank for you, then obviously you can take the items out of your basket. But when I do our hot picks, basically I make 0 money. So I at least need a hand with getting them out of the door to you as well. So this is why we only do them twice a year. So, so if you do 3 hot picks, you'll pay an extra £3 because it's £1 a bag, because they're going to be heavy, guys. I can tell you now. And the smaller ones maybe will go through your letterbox, but as we go through the rest of the counter, they won't go through your letterbox, okay? There's just too much goodies in them. So you have a plethora of options. I've tried to tick everybody's budget. 5, 10, 15. Then from 15, we go to 25, 35, and 45. Now, the savings are just blooming amazing. Now, when I say to you our 5-pick hot pick is to the value of £20, you're going to see straight away that it's to the value of more like 25, 28, sometimes 30. It depends, okay? But for £5, you're going to get what I'm going to show you. Obviously, content, you might get a different design in the stamp, but it's just a great way to invest. And if you are doing classes and things like that, this is a great way to not have to spend a ton of money and do classes and charge for class. If you do classes, charge for classes for little to no investment. So, shall we start? Now, I have this counter full of hot picks and I've got some deals over on the other side. I have a fantastic basket builder as well for you all, which is £5.99. So, shall we get straight into the show? I hope you're all well. It absolutely chucked it down last night. It actually kept me awake. My neighbour's drain across their house is blocked and it was like torture, drip, 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 and it's a nightmare. I'm going to give them a knock this afternoon, you know, and let them know I didn't get any sleep because of your blocked drain. So I hope everyone's well. Welcome to the channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Toni Darroch, and we share the love of craft on all plethoras of TV channels, platforms. We're not live on TikTok today because I got a violation. So I didn't dare risk it. So I've not gone live on TikTok today because there is obviously mentions of QR codes and websites and social medias that I would have been kicked off TikTok in a heartbeat. So let's start with our first hot pick. Now, all you need to do is add the hot pick to your basket, okay? So this first one is £5. If you want to invest in the brand, brilliant, £5. is not, it's a coffee. It's crazy, right? So £5 I've put this on for you. Now, you will see that I have a code for you all as well, but you'll see that if you go into each hot pick, it shows you the savings. So obviously the more that you spend, and that's my encouragement for you to spend more, you'll get more for your money, okay? Because although we love to share the love of craft, and although we are everywhere, we do need to make money. We do need to make some money. And I've nearly paid for that electronic die cutting machine as well, which is awesome. So we've signed a lot of things off today, actually, me and Tim, which is cool, right? So we're doing fantastic, guys. So thank you so much. But if today is the day for you to get some savings, you're in the right place. Now, if you can share, please share as much as you can. If you can share in Craft Friends United and all of the other groups that we can all see and share the love of craft, the more the merrier. So let's have a look at the first item. I'll give you the code straight away. So it's 250225 alpha. This is your £5 hot pick, and you can expect something like this. So it's a fiver. So this is an A6 stamp set. So under the tree here, which is, I think, $14.99, something like that. Then we have in this one Berrylicious sentiments as well. Now, please do know with the hot picks, it is a contents may vary. Please don't buy them and then message Becky and say, Becky, I've got that one, can I swap it? Because the likely chance, if you already buy from Stamps by Me, you are going to get a duplicate. So please do bear that in mind, okay? But we do have our swap and sell group, Stamps by Me swap and sell group as well. So if you do get a duplicate, maybe you can swap with a friend if you want to. So this one is Berrylicious and the sentiments, and then a die set. Okay, so you already know that's 45 already. Who's put that together? 45 already for £5. But anyway, so your hot pink number one is will look like something like this. Okay, £5 is not an investment in my world. £5 is just £5. You can't get a coffee. So if you want to try the brand today and you want to spend £5, then you can. Bearing in mind it will actually be £6 because I've put £1 on. So actually I should add the £6. I should have had the £1 on really, but I'll tell you as I go along so you don't get confused. So item number for this one, 250225 alpha. Last time we did hot picks, we sold nearly 1,000. Okay, so get your hot picks added to your basket and be done, because when they're gone, honestly, I don't reload hot picks, they're done. So that is that item. I'm going to put that face down and put that label on there so Becky knows exactly what to do with that one. So the next one on the counter, I'll give you the code when you're ready. So you can expect something like this. So hot pick number 2 is £10. Item code for this one is 250225 Bravo. And this is to the value of £30 plus. So you can already see the value is way more than actually what I'm estimating. Okay, so in this particular one, you get this wonderful stencil here. Remember, all of this for 10 quid. Okay, so 11 with the pound. I need to make sure you all know. And then another stencil here, which is like the hexagon. This is a layering stencil system. Okay, then we have this wonderful stamp and die in here too. This is all for a tenner, guys. And then we have the wonderful Craft Academic Let's Get Lost balloons in here as well. £17.99. So £17.99. £15, say £7 or £8, and this one was a little one, so we'll say £4 to £5. So you can see the savings already. So this is your £10 hot pick, value of £30 plus, item number 250225 Bravo. Now the next one on the counter is hot pick number 3. You see, when we put these hot picks together, we try our best to give you what is actually on the counter, but we do sometimes have to swap 1, 2, 3, 4. It depends how many items you have to swap out, but we do try and guarantee what you see on the counter. So let's have a look here. Next one. So this one is all for £15. So this is your £15 hot pick, okay? So item number for this one, 250225 Charlie. So for £15, if you buy this one, you're going to get some mounts, a stencil, some vellums, some more vellum, a loose stamp, not used, of course, just no insert, which is the Eiffel Tower and the bike on there, and then a big Ciao Bella stencil. 15 quid. Actually, £15 hot pick, so you can expect something like this. 213 of you have this in your basket. Now, I will say, because you know what we're like, we love to know customers' buying habits, spending habits, our analytics. We figure it all out, and the most expensive one last time was our most popular, and that made me think, well, why am I putting them on at 5 and 10? But you just never know. I just never know my new customers. I get new customers every single day, so I just never know people's budgets. Although I could spend my lifetime figuring out people's spend and things like that, it's just not worth it. So I never leave anybody out. So that item is your £15 hot pick to the value of £40 plus 250225 Charlie. Now the next one on the counter is 25. So we've gone from 15 to 25. Oh, that would be 16 with the pound on, just bear that in mind. So the next one is 25. Item code for this one is 250225 Delta. So for £25, you're going to get all of this. Okay, so in this particular one, you have your layering stencil shoes with the boots and the wedges and the flowers and the stars and the zaps, all so you can decorate the shoes. Then we have this background stamp in here. This is 25 quid. You're already at 25 quid when I put this down. Then we have Some Bunny Loves You with the lovely cute bunnies in there. Then we have the wonderful tree and those cute animals in there too. Meet Me by the Willow. And then we have a nice big stencil. See that one there? 25 quid, guys. So item number for this particular set is 250225 Delta. I'm going to put that face down, put that on there as well. 309 of you have that one in your basket. Right. Okay. I know a lot of you had them in the baskets before we came to wear, because I know what happens as well is when we launch them on, people put them in the basket and either check out or leave them there till they get home from work to see if they're still there when they get home from work. So just bear that in mind. Now, the next one is your £35. So this has got £90 plus. So I have actually taken these out of the bag so you can see. So we've got mounts. Sorry, I just need to sort myself out there. Thanks, Tim. Basically, the solid, the 300 GSM really heavy. So you get some mounts there, some more here. Then you have your envelopes and your stickers. Just score them, or the scored, or you just fold them on the score line. And your stickers. We have some more mounts with the alcohol ink technique design on there as well. Then we have more vellum. This was one of our popular vellums, Bloom and Grow. Then we have a little die set. Then we have the poppy and the die to go with. Oh, more vellum. This is a nice vellum box. If you love your vellums, mulberry and gold vellum. And then we've got another die set. All this for 35 quid. Some toppers to go with your envelope. A nice little stamp and a die. And a die. And then a nice stencil. For £35. And this is just a way of me exhausting stock too. So we can make space. I have a 6,000 square foot warehouse and I have no space. You've seen it, right? So next one on the counter. Now this is the hot pick if you are investing. But obviously you have options as well. So this one is item code 250225 Foxtrot. This hot pick is 45. Obviously it'll be 46 with that £1 extra. And this one is to the value of approximately 150, possibly even more. Okay, so let's have a look through. So in this particular one, you get, this one was 40 quid. This was £40. It has 4 stamps Not like 4 stamps on a carrier sheet, 4 separate stamps and a plate cover die. Okay, this was 40 quid, 39.99. So the hot pick is 45 quid. I mean, come on, guys. So you've got that. We've got stencils. We've got papers. We've got that carry case. We've got some dies. Some more stamps. Some toppers. Some embossing folders. Some envelopes and stickers. And then at the back here, you have the full set of the Eyes Ink Sparkle. 5. Bear in mind, these are $5.99 each. And you've also got a full set of inks, 5 of. These are heavy. All different colours. So all of this for £45. Bearing in mind as well, I know I'm adding the pound on to save for postage, but some of you have already started to accrue your points. So some of you are already getting discounts. So some of you are getting a couple of quid off already. So it's crazy, the deals, really. And it's just wonderful, isn't it? If you're a loyal customer, you get rewarded for it. So 45 quid might actually be 40 quid in somebody's world, whoever's been purchasing from us previously. The point system really does give back. It's wonderful. So item number for this particular one, 250225 Foxtrot, and you get all of that for 45. It's just eye-watering, the deals on that one. Really, it really is. Now, I am going to Foxtrot over and let's have a look at some other price points for you all. Now, what I've done here is I've done sort of like, if you buy this, you get this free. So maybe you're thinking, do you know what, Tony? I have predominantly 80% of Stamps By Me products. It's a bit risky for me to invest in a hot pick and not get a duplicate. So at least you can see what you're buying over on this counter. So if you like it, you can absolutely buy it. So this particular item is the Imala stamp. So this one is Home Sweet Home. It's that A5 stamp set, $17.99, okay? 230124 Hotel. I'll show you the stamp. Okay, so because we are in our Hot Pick Spring offer, I'm going to give you something free with this. Now, these are our amazing eco-friendly paints. Just look at those. How beautiful. Now, these paint your embellishments for your cards, your wood projects. If you may be making an album and you want to paint the grey board instead of covering it in cardstock, you can do that. Brilliant for jelly plates if you do anything like that. You've seen Paul use it with his brush lightly over his embossing folders, so you can use it to swipe over your embossing folders to get that texture and that dimension. Absolutely amazing. Now, these are $5.99 each, okay? Free when you buy this, okay? Absolutely free when you buy Home Sweet Home. So I hope that's encouraging for you all enough, and maybe we'll encourage you to try the paints too, because they are really good paints. They're eco-friendly, they've got a low oil content as well, which means they are just divine. They've got no scent either, and they come in those storage carry cases, and they can go on textiles at 30 degrees too. So moving down the counter, this is a great one. So these two are our stacks. So I know how much you all love these. This is probably a consumable because we all use coloured cardstock. You see me in Studio 3 just tearing away. I need a piece of coloured cardstock for an embossing folder, so I just drag them out of these. So these are from Die Cuts with a View. So you get the 8x8 and you also get the 5x7, and the colours are just divine. If you haven't got a colour in here that you like, that's bright, well, I don't know where to tell you to shop. Now, these are normally $16.99. We've put them down to a tenner. Should have checked that because it should be $16.99. Can we change that? No. I'm sorry, they should be $16.99, not £10. I cannot do them at that. Sorry, guys. If you have purchased pre, I will honour, but we will change that. So don't hurry by now just to get it for a tenner. But basically, $16.99, item number 061224 Alpha. If you buy this, I'm going to send you the Eyes Ink texture pastes and the tools. How cool is that? I mean, again, $6.99 for the texture paste, and the tools are what, £5 or something silly? And you get about 6 tools in there, 5 tools in there as well. So if you're wondering, thank you, Tim. So if you're wondering what texture paste is, it's so cool. So one of them's got like beads in, one of them gives like a flock effect, and one gives a distress effect, and it just happens when you actually use them. So brilliant for through your stencils, brilliant for backgrounds and things like that. But the bead one is my favourite. It gives like a Christmassy, like an icicle rooftop and things like that. You can just use your spatula and put it on the roofs of your stamps and things like that. So you will get those three and the spatulas absolutely free when you purchase this card stack. It's changed it, $16.99. 061224 Alpha for that set. So make sure you tell all your crafty friends, because I know a lot of you, we don't have a ton of that one because those were the best sellers with the textures. So moving down the counter then, we have this one, which is Moonlit Sky. These were popular, weren't they? I don't have a ton of these either. So this is the decking that went out with the birds, the moon, the clouds. You've seen the design team use these and make these, haven't you? You've seen them over and over. Absolutely wonderful. Just cut them on black cardstock and add them to one of our papers and you are literally good to go. So this one's Moonlit Skies. This one's $18.99. 040124 Alpha. Now, if you purchase this one, I'm going to send you a full set of pigment, the large pigment ink pads. Now, these are your large pads. They're the big ones. And it's got multiple colours in there. Colours are not guaranteed. This is just one I grabbed for this show. You might get a pink, you might get a teal, a brown, a black, a gold, a silver, a rose gold, I'm not sure. But you will be sent a full stack of our pigment Eyes Ink ink pads as well. Again, they're $5 or $4.99 each. Absolutely free when you buy Moonlit Skies. Item number 040124 Alpha. So I'm hoping you're all going to be able to treat yourself to at least something today. So the next item on the counter is the combined collection that goes with this one. But if you like them both, of course, you can get them both. You're going to get two surprises. But if you like one or the other, you could just buy one or the other. So this one is your Set the Scene. Now, this is the one with the frame die where the tree comes in. Now, this looks beautifully overlaid on the decking and the moon. It's got the bow, it's got the bird, it's got the sunset in there as well. This one was probably the most popular out of them all, which surprised me because I love the decking on the other one. I loved it. It said, just, you know what I'm like for perspective on cards. Just shows you I never know. This one's got sell-out risk on it. $18.99 for this one. 040124 Bravo. And if you buy this one, you're going to get a full set of glitter pastes. What? How nice. I mean, you can absolutely go to somebody else's website right now and buy these at probably about $5.99. Some of them range from $7.99 to $8.99 because shipping has absolutely gone through the roof. We bought these a while ago, so we haven't had to outpour the cost of those expensive shippings. But go and buy one if you want for £8. But you get them all absolutely free here today at Stamps by Me. So that's when you buy 040124 Bravo at £18. Now, the next item on the counter is one of our amazing lamination stamps, the gown. You know, I don't put this, our shows never have rubbish in, you know. We have some great savings. So this one is your amazing lamination gown. So you've got the two-part gown in there. So the black part here is where you put the colour, and then you spray with water and you stamp it down, and then you add the outline detail to give these sorts of looks on your cards. Now, this one's $18.99. Item code 240424 Delta. Okay, if you buy this one today, you'll get a set of sprays. Absolutely free. $5 or $6.99 each. Absolutely free. That's it. That's all I'm going to say to you. If there isn't something for everyone in this show, I'm doing something wrong. Now, I do have a basket builder for you all. So the basket builder is a great price. So it's $5.99, okay? Tim's going to pop it up on the counter here. But if you want to maybe just dip your toe into the world of Eyes Ink, or just try some different coloured ink pads, maybe you don't have some coloured ink pads, maybe you're just starting out. So if you buy the ink pad that is on screen, we'll pop it up in a second, just the one, I'll send you 3 free. So $5.99, and Becky will put 3 colours free in. So you'll get 4 colours of the large iZinc ink pads for $5.99. So buy one, you get 3 absolutely free. And that is your basket builder today. There we go. 69 of you have now got that in your basket. There were none in the basket, now there's 69 of you fighting over it. So all 4 are about $1.25 each. Basket builder. So you buy the one and Becky will put the rest of the items in the show for you, okay? So that is the end of the show. Whew. Oh, now can I have some lunch? So the Hot Picks spring deals stay on for 1 week, okay? Just 1 week until we get to next week. Now, a couple of things to tell you about. Tomorrow I have my HSN product preview at 5 p.m. So I have 4 items in the show. We'll do some demos, we'll show you the product. And then on Friday, I have the one-day special. I also have my February class at 10 a.m. on Friday morning. So if you've purchased the February class, that is at 10 a.m. on Friday morning. Then after that, I'm not here. So obviously I'm in the States. So I am back with you. I won't be here the Wednesday because that's when I come home. It's the day after the show. And I will be back in the office hopefully on the Thursday. So I'll be back with you on the following Friday. So don't miss me too much. None of you will miss me, I know. But I just thought you might want to miss me for 5 minutes. Keep your eyes on social media because I'll try and vlog or blog the journey, the trip, HSN, because I know you all like to see regardless what I'm up to. And then I'll be back in the studios on the following Friday. So whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day. Stay warm, stay dry, stay cosy, and I will see you all tomorrow at 5 p.m. for HSN Products Preview. See you all later. Bye.